In this class, I want to walk you guys through the creation of a lead funnel from start to finish, just to show you how this entire process is done, how everything fits together. The only thing here that I'm really not going to be doing in this class is actually creating my bonus video. The bonus video should be something that you plan out ahead of time and go ahead and record it before you ever even start putting together your lead funnel. You basically just want to have some kind of a URL to go along with your video. Ultimately, all you're really going to need is this series of letters and numbers that identifies the video. I'll come back to the video in just a few. To start with though, I need to have a sign-up form that I can use for this lead funnel. So first, I'm going to go into my autoresponder and I'm going to create a sign-up form. This is within the list that I have already created. I guess that's maybe one tiny aspect that I won't be going into here for you. So just simply set up a list, and there's nothing on this list yet. We're going to be creating all of that in this video today. So once you have your list, go into the sign-up forms, create a new sign-up form. This sign-up form is going to be pretty basic. We just want to leave everything blank except for the email and the sign-up button. Now for the sign-up button, I'm going to click on it here and click on Advanced Options, and this is going to give me a place that I can enter in a full URL. So I'm going to paste in the URL to my instant access button here, and it will load that up. Now, I want to go to the label. I want to change the label to make it say, enter your email here, and then finally I want to change that to black text so it stands out a little bit. Now the last thing I want to do is go to the body, and I want to make this a transparent background. I'm just going to click on this little crossed out box here, and that will make the background of this sign up form transparent. So that's all I want to do to create this particular form. However, I could consider expanding the width of this a little bit. The place where I'm going to end up entering this on my website, it can handle some extra width. So I'm just going to resize my form, and it's really just going to be expanding out this enter your email here box. So now that I'm all set, I'm going to proceed on to step 2, and I will just name this live demo form for now. Now what I want to do is provide a thank you page. I could potentially direct people along to the standard Aweber page, either the audio, the basic version, or the smart video version. Any of those would work. You can also create your own custom page though. And I have, within the plugin that I created for you for this class, I have a thank you page generator built into it. So we're going to be utilizing this to create a thank you page. So what I'm going to do at this point is just simply enter in a URL for my website, for a particular page of my website, although at this moment this page will simply not exist. But once I create this page and make sure the URL has this same exact name, then this form will automatically connect up with it. So just go ahead and make up a name for a URL. I just called mine Video Training Thanks. And then just copy this down in a notepad somewhere, so you can refer back to it later and make sure you have set up the address correctly on your website. Now for the already subscribed page, in a lot of cases I just leave this set as the basic version. You could set it as a custom URL and make it this same thank you page URL, but there's really not a lot of point to that, because this thank you page is basically going to say, hey, we just sent you an email, but if they're already subscribed, they're not going to end up getting that email again. So I'm actually not going to utilize that. I'm just going to go with the basic version. Now for ad tracking, when you click on Show Advanced Settings here, you can expand this and it's going to give you ad tracking and start on message. The ad tracking is useful if you want to create multiple forms for one newsletter list and to really be able to know which forms have brought in subscribers for you. It'll track them with this bit of information here. The startup message is going to be whether or not they receive an initial follow-up email from joining this list. Personally, I am going to be delivering the bonus access link through one of these follow-up messages, so I do want to utilize those, so I'm going to have this set to welcome message. I do not need to pass form data here, so I'm actually all set with these settings. I can proceed on to step 3. Now I need to go ahead and save my form, and then I'm going to click on I will install my form. I want the raw HTML version, and I'm just going to click on this code and copy it. Now I also recommend going ahead and pasting this code information into just a notepad file. I'm using the same notepad file here that I put that URL in not long ago. And then I simply added the form code down below that. So this is going to give me the basic info that I need to really be able to get this funnel set up. Now what I want to do is to begin creating the pages for this funnel. This is going to be done using my lead funnel plugin that I provided you. Just look for Ryan's lead funnels in the sidebar once you have this plugin installed. And to begin with, we're going to be creating a squeeze one page. This is going to be the page where our sign-up form will be placed, the form that we just got done generating. So I'm going to click on Create New Page and get started up here. For the page name, this can be called whatever you want to. It's just for your own identification purposes. So I'm going to call this Live Demo Squeeze. I can even put Squeeze 1. The other aspects that you enter in for these squeeze pages, these are simply the bits of text and other information that will end up going on that particular page. So the intro text, for example, is going to be the text that's all the way up at the top. Basically, this goes down the page, maybe with the one exception of the lead form and the CSS down here. The rest of this text, though, it goes kind of from the top of the page down to the bottom. So what I'm going to be doing here is just putting in a little bit of teaser information. Whatever my bonus videos or whatever bonus I'm trying to offer people to sign up to my list. Whatever those bonuses are, I want to tease those bonuses with a short amount of information here. For most of your lead generation videos, if you're going to be creating your own videos, I would recommend trying to keep them pretty short. About 5 to 10 minutes is really all you need, and have those videos just tackle one single subject that would be related to your niche. And this should be a subject that people are commonly searching for information about. It could be common problems that they run into, different kinds of software that they use, whatever the case may be. So a couple of exceptions that you could maybe make to that rule with the 5 to 10 minute video thing. If you do other types of videos, if you end up creating some of your own products and things of that nature, you could certainly consider giving away products. If you run webinars, you could put some kind of a webinar recording as one of your bonuses. And so that's actually what I'm going to be putting up for this particular lead page. I'm just going to be using a webinar recording instead of creating an individual lead video for this. I had already talked in the second class of the Zoo Masterclass about creating these shorter videos. I pulled up the JV Zoo website and mentioned, if I wanted to target JV Zoo affiliates, how I might be able to go after different problems that they commonly have. And one of them was getting approved as an affiliate, what I would recommend for people when they are applying for affiliate links on these different products, and how to actually get approved, how to get approved for instant commissions. That would really be the 5 to 10 minute video that you should be looking to create for this type of purpose. So whatever video or other kind of bonus you come up with, think about what is appealing about it and try to essentially tease that information over here on the squeeze page. Now for mine, I'm essentially doing what I'm teaching you in this class is what this squeeze page is really going to be about. Creating pretty fast and simple videos to be able to refer sales on affiliate products and to make some good money in the process. So the two beginning pieces here, both of these, the intro text and the headline text, these are going to be up at the top of the page in large, bolder letters. There will be a bit of a divider line in between these two pieces of text. Going beyond that, though, when you get into the lead offer text, this is going to become much smaller. So you're not just looking for like a one-sentence headline anymore once you get down to here. You want to type in maybe a couple of sentences worth of information that describe essentially the benefits that are going to come from somebody watching this bonus video or being able to pick up this bonus of yours. For me, I'm going to say I create fast, simple videos with less than 10 hours work each week, and yet these videos can put thousands in my pocket every day. I want to show you exactly how I accomplish this so you can do it too. In fact, I'm actually going to show you my real campaigns in my training video. Now this is maybe a little on the long side. Um, Overall though, I really would try to avoid putting more text than will fill this box up. So if you start scrolling through this box with the amount of content that you're putting into it, you might need to consider reducing it or maybe making a couple of different paragraphs worth of text. By simply hitting the enter button a couple of times, you can make a new paragraph and space this content out a little bit. So I'm really here just teasing what it is that I'm offering people. I want to show you how to create these simple videos that I really do not put a ton of weekly work into, and yet they can make me a lot of money. And I want to reveal the actual tactics and show you my real campaigns. So you can see how this kind of a thing to a JVZoo affiliate or somebody that's interested in doing that type of thing, how they might be interested in finding out more about this. For this particular lead funnel, I'm actually not mentioning JVZoo or affiliate marketing at all. The reason why is it's simply targeting from a different angle. This is targeting a video angle, a video creation angle, a video marketing angle. For people that are already into videos, this could be a page that I direct them to try to show them something really, really useful they can do with those videos. So even if they weren't interested in JVZoo affiliate marketing, this type of a lead funnel might actually help to talk them into that. I might be able to then stretch outside and target some different markets like video marketing and try to get them to do JVZoo marketing. However, I could certainly create some direct lead videos where this is all talking about JVZoo and being a JVZoo affiliate and show you my most common mistakes or my number one most profitable strategy. It could be a number of different things of that nature, or simply showing people like how to get approved as a JVZoo affiliate on instant commissions. So there's not just one of these lead funnels that ultimately you should be creating. You can target your niche from all these different angles, and each different angle can be a different lead funnel for you. Now typically here, for the lead close text, I'll just say something simple like, just tell me where to email your access link. I sometimes will also say ready to watch. If I'm talking about a video, some kind of training that I want them to go and watch, I'll sometimes just say ready to watch, just tell me where to email your access link. This part though is really kind of the key. When people see an email sign-up form, a lot of the time they will be inclined to attempt a fake email address on it just to see if just punching something in will get them to what it is that you're offering. If you're not doing a double opt-in confirmation process, then people will certainly take advantage of a sign-up form and get to your bonus content without ever joining your email list. So that's another reason why, even though you will end up with less subscribers typically, I like going the double opt-in route when I'm doing these lead funnels. This kind of a thing though helps at least a higher percentage of people to enter in an address that's actually going to be valid. Next up, I have a little privacy statement. When you're creating your sign-up form, if you leave the privacy statement on the bottom of the sign-up form, then don't put a privacy statement in here. However, if you deleted that privacy statement off of there like I did, then you could certainly come in here I'm going to say I value your privacy and will never spam you or share your information with any third party. You don't necessarily have to put this exact statement. You could just say, I will never spam you, I value your privacy, your information will never be shared with any third party. You could ultimately just kind of say any piece of that. You could even link up to some kind of a privacy policy here if you want to. The last piece that I need now is simply my sign-up form. So I'm going to go back to my notepad. I'm going to copy this entire sign-up form. You can see I have the whole thing selected. And then I'm just going to paste this in where it says a lead form now. So I should be all set here. I can preview my page if I want. I'm just going to go ahead and save. And now I'm going to continue on to the next piece. The next part of this is going to be setting up that thank you page. That URL that we had copied before, we need this to be an actual page on our website, and it's going to be a page that is kind of a landing page from after joining the email list, but this is not actually the page where you deliver whatever bonus it is that you're offering. Instead, this is just a page telling people to go and check their email, to look for that confirmation link, and ultimately to even like whitelist your email address. So this is something that I will use in a double opt-in confirmation campaign. If you were doing single opt-in, you would not need to be using this thank you page. So this is going to be my thank you whitelist page. I'm going to go ahead and create this one now. There's really not a lot to this. I'm just going to call this live demo thank you whitelist so I can easily find this later. The first piece here, very important, please do this before anything else, is just bold header text that's going to show up at the top of the page inside of a red box. In that red box is going to be this statement talking about how to whitelist the email address. And then finally, you just want to provide them with whatever email address it is that you're using on your email newsletter. So whatever email you have set up in Aweber or GetResponse for the settings for your newsletter list, you simply use that same email here. Ultimately, giving it a name and providing this email is the only thing that you have to do. However, I would recommend to at least read back through this section down here and make sure that this sounds like whatever it is that you have offered your subscribers. So I say, please check your email account now. I just sent you a message to confirm your email address. Simply click on the link in that mail to confirm that you've requested access to my training video. After you click on that confirmation link, you will automatically receive a second email with a link to give you instant access to my training. Please note, this is a one-time additional confirmation step that is done to protect your privacy, to ensure that someone else cannot sign up without your consent. I respect your privacy and will never spam you or share your contact information with any third party. So if that doesn't sound right, if that doesn't sound in line with whatever bonus it is that you're offering. I was offering a training video, so this certainly fits in. I talk about the training video and even referencing the double opt-in process here. Make sure all that, again, is in line with what you are offering people. Then simply save your page. Now the final kind of page that we're going to be creating is actually a bonus delivery page. This is still referred to as a thank you page. Actually, I've put this one together already. I want to pull this one up so I can show you the actual video code that I am using for it. This bonus page, and again, this is thanks 1 on the templates. With thanks 1, you have a lot more information that you could potentially enter. However, if you decide to leave anything blank, it will simply omit that information from displaying on the page. So you do not have to provide everything. If you simply wanted to lead somebody in to show them the bonus, the video or whatever it is that you are offering, and then just try to direct them along to purchase some kind of product after that, then you can do something pretty similar to what you see on my screen here. I've put in intro text, which is going to go up at the top of my page in a large blue box that stretches the width of the page. Learn how I make thousands from simple videos. Below that, in that big blue box, but this is going to be in smaller text, would be my subtext for the intro. No product creation and no customer support. Then finally, I have my content intro text. This is going to be in a gray box below that blue box, and this is actually going to be directly above the video or whatever you put in for the content. So I'm just going to essentially give a little bit of a lead-in to this video. Watch my training lesson below. Be prepared to pay attention for about an hour because I'm going to show you real-life campaigns I've created with just a few hours work, and yet they've put upwards of $8,000 in my PayPal account in a single week. Here, since I am giving people a longer webinar recording replay and not just one of those short 5 to 10 minute videos, I'm trying to prepare them for that. I've told them a couple of times already that this is going to be a longer video. So this should help at least some of my people to stick around and watch the whole thing. Ultimately, those 5 to 10 minute videos, they're going to be much more well received, not to mention the fact that they simply take less time and effort to create. So I would recommend focusing on creating still the 5 to 10 minute lead videos, and don't try to do, you know, a big hour-long video like you have seen on this particular page of mine. The next step here, the content text. This is where you would want to put in your actual video or whatever other kind of bonus you were offering people for joining your list. There are a couple of ways that you can go about doing this. One of them is to simply go into YouTube, and you could get their embed code and copy this iframe code. You can even change a number of aspects of it down below, changing the size and other different things of that nature. You can take this iframe code and you could directly paste it into the content text. However, since I use the Weaver theme, I actually end up using a Weaver shortcode that is for YouTube videos. So what I do is I create these center tags. You can see the opening center tag right here and the closing center tag here. This centers the video in that content area. Beyond that, everything else is the actual shortcode. I'll provide you guys with this shortcode along with this video, just so you don't have to sit here and pull this shortcode out of the video. However, keep in mind that this shortcode is actually for Weaver 2. I'm using an older version of the Weaver theme on this particular website, and so this shortcode will be different. So if you happen to be using Weaver 2, like I am, you would use this shortcode. It actually begins with the words Weaver_YouTube. However, if you were just using the new Weaver Extreme theme, then you just remove the Weaver underscore part. So the shortcode just becomes YouTube at the beginning. I need to leave mine like this for it to work correctly on this site though. The rest of this information down below here, content closed text, this is a red box that would show up down below the video. I'm not using this for this particular one. Offer intro text and offer text gives you a way to kind of pre-sell an offer, something that you want to promote down at the bottom of this page. That is optional. You can just simply try to direct your users along to another page. And you can do that using the offer button text and the offer button URL here. So I'm going to say, let me be your personal mentor as a JVZoo affiliate, click for full details, and it's going to direct people along to a sales page to join my training class. So if you simply wanted to try to refer a sale on a product as an affiliate, all you would have to do is lead them into what that product is, how it kind of connects to your bonus video especially, and then you just paste your affiliate link into this offer button URL area. Then when people watch your bonus video, they click on that link, you have the potential to refer affiliate sales right there. So now, with this one finished, actually I already had that saved, so I don't need to save it. I am all set to go with these pages. Now all I have to do is just go through and create them one at a time. This is very simple and straightforward. I just add a new page into my website. I give it some kind of a title. I'll usually just go for something similar to whatever I was going to be using as the headline on that page. So for example, on my squeeze page, my headline was Big Results from Fast Videos, I believe. So I just go in here, and once I have given it a title, I click in the content area, and I'm going to click on the LF button now, and I just simply want to select that funnel that I created, so Live Demo Squeeze 1, and insert shortcode to put that into my page. Now I'm going to click on preview here just so you can see what this is going to look like by default, but we are going to need to make some extra changes to this page before we are ready to actually publish it. You can see how when I look at it right away, how the rest of my website is still here. I want the rest of this stuff to not be showing up. This is really easy to do with the Weaver theme, another reason why I like using it. It may look slightly different if you're using Weaver Extreme instead of Weaver 2 like I am here, but the options are still all the same. I basically just want to hide the header, the page title, the info bar, the footer, and I also want to hide the sidebars. Now personally, just for on my page, I actually do need to click on to hide it from some default menus that are set up to run on this site. For most of you, you won't have to worry about that though. You just want to hide the different elements of the page, so you are essentially just left with what this plugin has generated for you. So I'm going to save the results from that and refresh my page one more time to take a look. Make sure everything is looking good now. So that's all I had to do to create my squeeze page. I could now publish my page and start directing traffic to it once I have the rest of this funnel set up. So this is the first step. This is where the traffic begins your funnel at. So now you just have to repeat that same process for the thank you whitelist page and also for the thank you page that you created, where you are trying to get them to whitelist your email, and then the other page where you're trying to deliver that bonus content to them. This process works the exact same way you just saw me do with setting up this page. You're just entering those short codes and removing all the other elements from the page to get just what my plugin is generating for you. So I won't reproduce that part here just for the sake of brevity. The next piece though, once I have all three of these pages set up, go ahead and show you what I have here. So I have my landing page for my funnel here. Then I have my thank you whitelist page, simply directing people to whitelist my email and also to check their email account to look for that confirmation email. And then the last part of this funnel will be my bonus delivery page. So I have my header going into my video, which is then watchable in the center of this screen, and then my offer is down at the bottom. And again, this could be something you just simply try to refer sales on other affiliate products with. So with this entire funnel now set up, I'm really only missing one little piece of this, and that is to just connect all of these different pages together. For example, when somebody enters their email here, they are going to get signed up to my newsletter. They will get sent a confirmation email for them to click a link on that email. When they enter this email right here, it's also going to automatically take them to this page, letting them know about that confirmation email that has been sent. However, once they have clicked on the confirmation link in that email, they're going to basically hit a dead end. That is where you then need to pick up to link them up to this final part of your funnel. So what I want to do is get the URL from this particular page, and I want to direct people along to this page, that bonus offer page, after they have signed up and confirmed their email address on my newsletter list. This is done using a follow-up series. On Aweber, with your list selected here, you can just simply go to Messages and Legacy Follow-Up Series. You can create new messages over here and simply create an email that goes out when people confirm and join your list. So I'm just going to open this one real quick here so you can see what this looks like. The title is simple and straightforward. You just want to be directing people along to see that this is that bonus that you have been offering them. So I say, video training access, and I kind of remind them of what it is about. Then in the rest of this subject, or in this email, I am simply going on to kind of give them a little bit of teaser information about the video once again to kind of get them excited about watching it. I also mention that this is a longer video. I would highly recommend that you clear your schedule for the next hour to really be able to pay attention to what I'm about to teach you. Also grab a pen and a notepad to take a few notes. I've done this because of the length of the video to help people get a little more into it, and also so they can really follow all the different things that I am talking about. If you are dealing with a short 5-10 minute video, you're not going to need to go into this extra effort to tell people to clear their schedule for the next 5 minutes. You know, that kind of thing isn't necessary. When you're trying to get them to watch an hour-long video, it can be helpful though. Then I just go on to essentially rehash some of the information I've given them already. In this lesson, I'm going to walk you through some of my real-life campaigns that I've run using easy-to-create videos that have banked thousands for me in a single week. I will actually be sharing my complete strategy in this lesson, so I'm about to reveal everything you'll need to put this into action yourself. Just go here to start the best training lesson you've ever watched. And then I give them a link. This link is to that page I was just showing you, Simple Videos, Big Results. You can see right here. So with this set up, that completes my entire funnel. When somebody joins and confirms their email address, then they will be sent this email, which will deliver the bonus to them and ultimately connect them up with whatever kind of offer I want to pitch to them after that bonus. Now, besides entering in an email here within Aweber or GetResponse, no matter which one you're using, when you set up this HTML email, you always want to make sure you're entering in a plain text version of it too. Just simply go in. I like clicking on the custom tab. If there's something there already, highlight it and delete it all, and then just paste in your email in a plain text format there. That's important to make sure that everyone you send this email to, that they'll actually be able to read it. So your goal with this class should simply be to set up as many of these different kinds of funnels as you possibly can. Relating to your niche, obviously, but each funnel should kind of target a different aspect of what it is your niche is about. It could target a different subject, a different problem, a different kind of software people use. You know, there are all different kinds of possibilities of what you could try to target. If you do end up setting up multiple of these lead funnels and different ways of targeting, you can set up a number of different lists if you want to and just have each of them separate. Or you can put them all into one and you can use the new campaign feature, which is basically just the same thing as the follow-ups that I've been showing you here, but it allows you to send different follow-ups to people based on how they sign up. So you could have one form give people one follow-up series and another form give people a different follow-up series, and yet all those people would still be on the same email list. Personally, I usually end up doing my list separate. That's why I use this follow-up series here, but you're certainly welcome to use whichever one you like the best or feels like it will work best for what it is that you're going to be trying to create. So again, just simply create as many of these lead funnels as you can, and then ultimately once you have the lead funnels created, that initial squeeze page to your funnel, that is the page where you're going to be directing your traffic to, and we'll be getting to that in the next training class where I'm going to teach you how to go about driving traffic to these pages.